Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to,
You said you had news about the poachers?
It did. I overheard them talking in the... Did you know that they have orders from Vic? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned.
Fair enough. But I hope... Does the name Horntail Hall mean it?
I'm afraid not.
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us... If you ever meet my gran...
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran...
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about... I think she worries I'll do...
Whatever gave her that?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is... odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio! Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelt. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of...
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. We use disillusionment, or perhaps a less discreet approach.
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
We'll be off to the tavern after this.
Yes. A more hushed approach is likely wise.
I reckon I can see my...
What was that? Back for more.
Expelliarmus!
Mulch of you. Finish what you started. The last returns to the wolf. Back to the dirt, thank you. Back to the...
Expelliarmus!
How's the view? Let me have a go. Near I find you.
Confringo!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Reparo!
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring.
The name makes sense now, and
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely to... How could they possibly enjoy this? There must be more dragons here. The poachers are... We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be... That's brilliant.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
oh, it's Totalis. Protego!
Cynthia!
Feel a burning since...
Confringo! What are you...
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Leviosa! Levioso!
You're like bumblebee. My feet.
Protego!
Oh,
Stupid!
yeah.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha, Mora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon in there. Think you'll get it out of here. I won't bet.
Expelliarmus!
Let me out, son.
Let's get this over with. Number up wide, coming back this way.
Let me out, son.
Expelliarmus!
Find you. Let me out, son. I love the ring. Let me out, son. Let me out, son.
What has been done? Back for more? Good. Not for
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, brought a friend? You're not going.
You've made a mistake.
One less you. Are you sure?
Back to the dirt. You shall finish what you started.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Accio!
Put you in a stew.
Expelliarmus! Accio!
Never did care.
Accio! Expelliarmus!
Let's say we're ready to trade, shall we?
Overthrown wings.
I feel it. Only
Accio! Expelliarmus!
no.
Incendio! Stupefy! Confirm! Expelliarmus! Accio! 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 Expelliarmus! Confringo!
You won't escape from this.
Incendio! Accio!
Let me have some.
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Damn it! I've no patience
Accio!
for things.
Incendio! Confringo!
I'm gonna play with that.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Expelliarmus!
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio! This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Incendio! This way!
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't.
What now? She didn't...
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected, not the... And the poachers saw us, which cannot be...
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me.
settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble, and frankly,
Thank you, Professor.
as I suspected they... Now, it seems you haven't been taking full advantage of the opportunity. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure. I've heard that you can brew an... Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but...
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected?
Not at all. I was, merely interested in learning more.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but it'll be the end of the year in no time, and I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure... Until then, well...
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by
Insane.
Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I finally realized what it was that struck me about... This is the view painted on the canvas that...
That's incredible.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine.
Do you think there's a connection to...
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor.
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is...
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
The wizards will be defeated.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who... We must remain unseen.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Revelio.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
How long for a bacon and mushroom stew? Who's there? Ah. Ha. Is that it?
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus!
You're making this too easy. Pitiful. Truly.
Expelliarmus!
Levio, think you're clever.
Protego! Stupid! Levioso!
Release me!
Ringo! Revelio.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Not quiet. No matter how.
All.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to
Leviosa! Protego! Confringo!
You won't get away with that.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely... Something here they want. Confringo! It's no wonder, Spike. Goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Confringo! Reparo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Confringo!
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Confringo!
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Confringo!
Suffering, do you? You won't survive this, my young friend.
Don't you try again, I beg you! I can do this for hours! No!
Confringo!
I will make you pay.
For you. Huh?
Confringo!
Get away! I won't win. The best that likes of me.
You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Protego! Stupid! Confringo! We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Confringo! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
He certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
Ah, there's that Hufflepuff loyalty you're so well... A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Revelio. Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Wasn't expecting that. What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas...
She seems to have been
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath...
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic.
Rackham?
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora...
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the... This place is odd, to be sure. But I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.